If you take it there, I'm taking that far. I'm not used to liking pink. And if I like this so much, how am I gonna feel about the orange? That's bright. That's bright. I definitely don't need more. Like I said, orange. Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Zuru and I make beauty related content. If that is your vibe, definitely subscribe. REFY recently came out with a mini collection of lip glosses, lip blushes and cream blushes in the shades Guava and Papaya. I got them. Let's rate them and try them 1 through 6. I'm just gonna insert the clips that I filmed earlier because get somebody else to do it. This is what they look like. This is what they look like. This is what they look like. And that's the 2 lip blushes, 2 cream blushes, and the 2 glosses. Let's get into it. I don't know if you guys have seen these before, so I'm just gonna show you them closely. So this is the cream blush in the shade Guava, and this is the cream blush in the shade Papaya. So from what I can see in the cream blushes, Guava is she's kind of pink. It's like a melony pink. That's a very interesting shade of pink. It seems like she runs blue based. So I'm a little worried about how this is going to show up on my skin, but only a little worried just because of the undertone, considering I'm a warm girly and there is something in my eye. Jesus, I can't even see it. That's a problem. Well, I guess it's just going to have to be part of my eye today. Oh my god, wait, no, hold on. And Papaya is a very bright orange. That makes me think of the fruit, but the fruit not this orange, is it? I don't like Papaya as a fruit. These blushes, from my memory of them, they're really pigmented. So I'm gonna have to be very light on lid or else I'd be in trouble. This is cute. This is such a summery color. Dang. You guys know me well enough to know that I'm leaning towards Papaya because I love me a good orange. I'm gonna give them both an equal shot because as much as I like orange, the Danessa Myricks blush in the shade Prima Donna is a hot pink and I do love that shade. And these are the lip glosses. I'm gonna go in with Guava first. These are really creamy, very pigmented. As soon as you touch it, it starts to melt. It's such a beautiful formula to deal with. So that's what the blushes look like on the back of my hand. But like I was saying, it's pulling very blue based, the Guava, and the Papaya is just like a reddish orange, which I love. I have got their duo blush. I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna go in with Guava on my left cheek. I think that's enough. That was 3 taps and you can already see it on my face. I learned from my very first video, which I still need to edit and post for you guys, but man, I look like I got punched in the face in that video. It was so red. Oh, but wait, this is so pretty. Okay, I think I need to stop now. I'm getting carried away. And I do like this brush. I don't know how I felt about it a year ago, but right now I like it. It fits nicely into the thing. The product is that pigmented. A bigger brush is just gonna cause you more mess. So however I felt about this brush before, I'm telling you now, in 2024 July, you don't need a brush bigger than this unless you use these blushes on like a regular basis and you're used to them and you understand how they work. Yeah, sure, at that point you can do what you want, but if you're new to it, my dear, get a small brush. Before I blend anything out, I'm just gonna wipe my brush on a bit of tissue and we're gonna go in with Papaya on this other side. Ooh. No, but are we surprised? Are we surprised that Papaya is getting this reaction from me?
This orange is Gineminosaurus.
Oh, that's pretty. That's so gorgeous. And they're just so like natural and gentle and serum like. They just love them so much. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my concealer brush. You know my product on it, just whatever I had on it from earlier today. And I'm just gonna go over here on both sides just to blend that in a little bit. Oh, that's so nice. Now take my foundation brush and just go around the other edge. Okay. So it's very light on the skin. I have said this before about REFY. REFY is the kind of brand that you don't need a foundation to use their base products. You can just put it on your face and legitimately go. It's easy enough to build the intensity of it, but when you use only a little bit, it's just a nice wash of color. Okay, so my light died, but I'll continue because it is what it is. I think today is just a very interesting day. It doesn't feel very creamy, but it also doesn't feel very emollient. It's almost like a cream to powder sort of feel. I've been like tapping it to like feel it, and it's basically stained my fingers and it has stained the back of my hand ever so slightly. I like the formula because it feels like if it wears out or wears off during the day, it's still gonna leave you like a nice wash of color on your face. When I go in like no makeup, I go no makeup, but I feel like on my no makeup days I could just put this on my cheek like a little dab, and that's crazy to say. You can apply it with your fingers, you can apply it with the brush. It's very easy to work with. I love the fact that these colors actually show up on my skin, because some of these products really don't be showing up. Okay, remember this one? Remember when I tried this one? I'm gonna have to revisit this product because you can't tell me I spent all that money and this don't work. I like it. I'm gonna go finish up my base and charge this dang light, and I'll be back for the lip glosses and the lip blushes. Sorted out my light situation. We're back. Next we are going to try the glosses, starting with the Guava gloss. So the initial swatch scared me because it was a lot, but this is just a nice wash of pink on the days when you don't want to like do too much, but also you want to do a little bit of something. This is Guava and that's Guava. Look at how they it look good, don't it? Okay, so let's take this off and let's try the other one. As someone who doesn't like pink, I would wear Guava alone. It's not like pink, it just looks like my lips were better. And even on my top lip that's darker than my bottom lip, the contrast isn't so crazy. Wait, is it that the contrast is not crazy or that there was some foundation on my lips? Let me try it again. Let's see, because it seems there was some foundation on my lips. No, I like it. I really like it actually. It really is a your lips were better type situation. It's very nice. This is seeming like it might be replacing the clear gloss in my little metal case. Okay, let's take it off and I'll try the, what is this? Girl, if you don't go back to where you came from. I'm talking about your cousin. Now let's try papaya. Look at this and look at this. And the thing about the REFY lip glosses, they don't feel sticky, they don't feel tacky. They actually almost feel very nourishing on the lips, which is very weird for a gloss. They feel like a cross between a gloss and a balm, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really love this color. Like I said, to me, oranges are neutral. Let's not even trip. On its own, it is stunning, darling. With a lip liner, this eats. I almost don't want to take it off, but we have to try the lip blushes. Just like with the glosses, let's start with Guava. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Jesus. Okay, this is where we start getting into territory that I'm unfamiliar. This feels like the toned down, balmy version of the Fenty Beauty Limousine, and I would definitely use a liner. Not that there's anything wrong with just wearing it on its own, because I don't think it's bad on its own. It's just personally to me, the contrast between my natural lip line and this color is very stark. It makes my top lip look purple and the bottom look pink. It is what it is. It's not bad, it's just not my preference. I've been talking to people since. People not tell me that you cannot see me well. You'd have told me now. Let me zoom you inside. Very good. I think I want to layer the lip gloss over top. I kind of want to see what it look like. That might have just done it. That might have taken it a step further. If you take it there, I'm taking that far. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not used to liking pink. This feels very strange. But I really like this. And if I like this so much, how am I going to feel about the orange? How am I going to feel about my pie? I don't need any more. I definitely don't need more. Yeah, this is it. This is it for me. Like I said, orange. The contrast between this orange and my natural lip line isn't crazy to me. I love the REFY lip blushes. I can wear them any day, anytime, any occasion, anywhere. Have you ever watched K-dramas where the female leads, sometimes the male leads, be having really bright pinks and really bright like colors in their inner lip, and you as a black person, you just be there like, I would love to be able to try something like that, but nothing is pigmented enough. Baby girl, this is pigmented enough. The cream blushes there, Guava Papaya, lip blushes here, Guava Papaya, and lip glosses there, Guava Papaya. The cream blushes and the lip blushes, the colors seem more similar obviously in the formula. They're very closely matched, and the lip glosses are just glossy goodness. Look at them, just shining away, living their life. What's that thing that people do, the lip tattoo things that people do? That's what the lip blush looks like. But when you now put the gloss on top, it melts everything in. It's like setting spray for your lips. It just melts everything and it makes it all look so voluptuous, so juicy, so succulent. Just Oh, I love this collection. Let me stop acting like I'm not wearing white and wipe these swatches off my hand. I feel like I've said this before, but in REFY at the moment, the lip blushes are my favorite product. Easily buildable. It's very comfortable on the lips. It doesn't feel heavy or sticky or weird. It doesn't feel waxy either. You don't necessarily need a lip liner with it. You can if you want, but you don't need to. You can pair it with a gloss if you like, or you can just wear it on its own. Depends on your vibe. It doesn't smell like anything, doesn't taste like anything. There's not much to complain about, really. The only thing I might say is like I would like more shades, but I feel like that's more of a selfish thing to ask and not like a brand critique. Actually, no. What I would like to see is some of them really light shades. The way it looks on the white girls, I would like to see the corresponding shades for the darker girls, if that makes sense, because obviously color theory, you know, it will show up differently on different people, but sometimes you see a color on a white girl and you're like, I want that, the way it look on her, I want a shade that look like that on me. Is that really a dig on the brand? I don't think so. So from her already existing shade range, I have got 3. I have got cinnamon, which I use all the time. It's like a burnt orange type shade. Wine, a nice wine. And I have got Canyon, which I have not opened yet, so I'm not opening it. That's not what this video is about. And that is everything for the new summer collection that REFY has. Honestly, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 6. It's great. I personally prefer papaya, but that's just a personal preference because of the color. I absolutely still love guava. I think that blush sold me. It doesn't look ashy, it doesn't look weird. It's great. It's great. I love it. I think both of them are great. Let me know which you prefer in the comments below. If you could pick up 1 or 2 products from this collection, what would it be? I hope you didn't think this video was over, because it's not. A review and try on inside a review and try on. Inception, disgrace. In the video that I was meant to post late in August last year, I think I mentioned something about how I knew the brand was gonna come out with more base products, because at the time all they had was the bronzers. Well, they came out with concealers, and I picked up the I don't know what I say, anti-curls. I nearly read it as anti-crease, but no, I think it is a brightening under eye concealer. Anyway, I picked it up in the shade 12. It has 4.5 ml worth of product, or 0.15 US fluid ounces, made in Italy. That is cute. It's really scary in the bottle because this is very light. However, I did use it in my under eyes today. Pleasantly surprised, because when I first put it on, I was worried. I used it underneath my eyes, and I'm just going to be transparent here. I did not like the way it transitioned into my foundation, but I don't think that's the product's fault. So I used a little bit of my Fenty, not on my under eye, right here, just to transition it nicer to my foundation. I think it came out great. I set everything with the Laura Mercier translucent honey powder. I like the feel of the concealer. You can blend it out with your finger. You can blend it out with a brush. It feels very interesting. It's very light on the skin. You really don't notice it there. I think this is what REFY is about. Their motto is like simplifying your beauty routine, which they really do. It's creamy enough to be blendable, but not to the point of sitting on the skin and sliding around and melting away. It also has a liquid to powder type feel. It feels like it wants to be a serum, but it's not. Like it wants to be skincare, but it's not. Don't know how to explain that feeling. Like when you feel a serum, how like smooth and everything it feels. This feels almost like that, but then also it feels kind of like it's water-based. Girl, even when I added the Fenty concealer right there, I was able to go back in with my brush, blend it up, blend it out, play around with it. It gave me enough time, is what I'm saying. I know someone's gonna be like, oh, how does it do with fine lines? I think it settles into fine lines, because if you look, let's see, maybe if I zoom you in a little bit more, I look up, maybe you can see it. There's like lines that go right from there that way on my face. I have always had these lines. It doesn't matter what concealer I use, what product I use, everything settles into the line. So I never really judge concealers based on them lines. And what I actually do is when I do my eyeshadow, I use my eyeshadow on my bottom lash line to hide that. My under eye doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel caked up. It feels great. I like it. I think the shade range is good as well, considering she came out with only a limited number of them. I'm looking forward to seeing more shades from her from the concealer range. I love this for her. I love the concealer. I will be using it more. I recommend it if you can find your shade. But I think in the future she's probably going to come out with more shades. But this is what the concealer looks like. That one there is REFY. The next one over is the Fenty Hydrating Concealer, and the third one is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I'm excited to play with it more, see how it layers with other products. But yeah, all in all, a good purchase. About the mascara, I picked it up as well. This is what the mascara tube looks like. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, the wand is so interesting to me. Apparently this wand isn't unique to them from like the comments online. I don't know, I've never seen it before. This is the first time I've seen it. I'm intrigued. That's what it looks like. It's literally like a comb, the comb for your lashes. Let's try it. I'm gonna have to like concentrate. Putting the wand back in is definitely a scary thing for me. It's fine, it's just me being weird. The brush doesn't hold that much product, so it feels like after every coat I need to go back in. So like when I do my upper lash, I have to go back in to do my lower lash, go back into my upper lash. It's not the end of the world, but it does feel a little bit tedious. Or maybe that's just me being it's probably me being lazy. I'm lazy. Cool. There is a learning curve when it comes to this product because the middle bit is the easiest for me to use. The outer bit is easier for me to use for my inner lashes on this eye. When it comes to this eye, I struggle because the bristles on the inner curve is a lot shorter, I'm guessing, to grip onto the smaller lashes, but I think my lashes are just smaller than what they anticipated. So doing this here, it's not working the way it was intended, it seems, because I'm getting mascara on my actual lid as opposed to my lashes. My lashes are short. I need this length of bristles around everywhere. That being said though, I think the product is lovely. It gives you that I just went swimming, I came out, my lashes look nice, natural, but like defined. I would definitely say this is an everyday mascara. If I want more drama, then I'm gonna go with my Vive Hella Thick combo, but just for everyday's running errands, I just want to look a little bit cute. I'm pulling out REFY. She's gonna stay in my bag. It builds well on itself. I don't know about a third coat just because I didn't try, but I don't see a third coat being too much of a problem. It doesn't feel heavy on the eyes. The pigmentation of the mascara is definitely there. I do not know if they're gonna come up with more colors. I don't like it when my lashes feel like a curtain over my vision. This isn't doing that. It just looks like my regular lashes, which I really do appreciate. So yeah, and that is all the new REFY stuff that I got. I don't think I hated anything that I tried. I think they were all great. If I had to pick a favorite, it would be the REFY lip blush in the shade Papaya. If I had to pick a least favorite, dang, if I was held at point and I had to pick one, I would say the mascara. Not because I hate it, not because I think it's bad, but because it's the one that requires a little bit more learning from me. It's the one that I had a little bit more to say about, so I guess that's why it's gonna be my least favorite. But we both know I don't really hate it. I can't lie, between REFY and Vive, them two brands, they're doing like this for me. I'm loving them. I think that is it. That is all. Thank you so much for watching today. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the video. Which products would you buy? Which products do you like? Which products do you hate? Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe, please and thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.